This is an overview of the in-class assignment that was completed on Monday, March 11th. All of the materials for this assignment are in the folder on Blackboard for Monday, March 11th inside of the in-class folder. The first thing you'll want to do is open up your textbook to Chapter 6 to pages 73 to 75. On this page, it starts down here where it says taking notes. You'll just want to read through about the process of taking notes when you're from an item that you found for your research, especially paying attention here where it's giving you specifics about how to take notes. After you've reviewed the pages in Chapter 6 about taking notes, you'll want to return to Blackboard. The activity that you'll complete is actually down here. It's called Taking Notes, Montgomery Bus Boycott. But to complete this activity, you will want to have this link right here and this one right here open. You'll want to have them each open so that you can refer to them while you're answering the questions here. This one is an outline, and also I'll show you here what that looks like. This is an outline for the topic of the Montgomery Bus Boycott. It's kind of similar to what you would have done with your own project. You made a basic outline. This one is a little bit more detailed just for the purposes of this activity. But you can see it has 6 points to it, and each of those points are fleshed out a little bit with some subpoints. The second link that is available in Blackboard, the second link is this one here called Links for Resources, Montgomery Bus Boycott. This one is important because this one is going to give you the 3 tools that you will use to complete the in-class group work. If you click on this one to open it up, this is a Google document. On the very first page of the Google document are lists of articles from databases. To get to the articles, you would click on the link, and that'll take you to the article. One thing I've noticed is that if you are off campus, you may have to put in your Blackboard username and password to access some of these articles. So just be aware of that. My suggestion to you is to actually complete this activity on campus. So if you're able to, come to the library one day to do so, because then you won't have to worry about logging in. All right, so the first page here again is articles from the databases. You'll select one of these. The second one are websites. You'll select one of the websites. And the last page are books. And you'll notice each book, you see the title here and then the call number right after it. Because you were not in class, we had all the books in class with us, but since we're not in class that day, you're actually going to have to go upstairs to the 3rd floor and locate the book on the shelf. And then check it out, or work with it on the 2nd floor at the computers to complete the activity. You will need to locate one of these books in order to answer the questions about the books. They currently are checked out, but they should be back on the shelf hopefully by tomorrow, Thursday, March 14th. For this activity, you should select one book from this list, one website from this list, and one article from this list. It doesn't matter which one you choose. They're all good resources, but you just need to choose one from each area to answer the questions that are in the assignment. So let's go back to Blackboard and open the assignment and just run through the questions. I'm going to go ahead and open that. Now when you're in the assignment, let's look at the questions. The first one is just to put in your name. The second question is going to be, which book did you use? So you just put in the title of the book that you chose from this list. So, for example, if you chose A Call to Conscience, you would put that in as your title. The third question here is, what outline point does this book cover? So what you'll need to do is go back and look at the outline and kind of see what topics are covered, and then look at the book or the article or the website, depending on which question you're answering, and try to determine which of these outline points is covered. For example, the book, if you look through the table of contents and the index and see that it talks about Rosa Parks and Joanne Robinson, then you would probably want to copy that section of the outline. You may find that some of these resources cover multiple points within the outline. You only need to select one or two of the points. What you'll then do is go back into the assignment and then paste or type out the part of the outline that you chose. The next question is going to ask you then for some specific notes that you would take. And they should be specific. So you should go back into the book or the article or the website and read through the text. My suggestion with the book is to look at the table of contents and look at the index to help you figure out what specific pages to look at. That way, you're not spending a whole lot of time searching for stuff. When you find the pages you want to look at, read through them and pull out one or two specific quotes and make sure you record the page number for the quote. But that information that you find and that you take notes on should kind of back up whatever outline point up here you decide to use. And you'll see the next set of questions is the same exact questions, but instead of with the book, it's with the article that you have chosen to use. And then the last set of questions deals with the website. So essentially what you are doing is you're picking a book, a website, and an article. Then you're telling me what outline points are covered by each of those items. It's okay if the same outline point covers all of them, or they can each have different outline points that are covered. It's okay whichever way you go. And then lastly, and really this is the most important of it, are the notes that you take. Make sure that you're very specific and that you actually pull out some quotes and make sure to note for the article in the book what page they came from, and for the website, it's good to note what paragraph they came from. This is important because it's a good habit to get into because it'll help you know where your information is coming from, and it'll demonstrate that you know how to find specific information about a topic in an item and take notes on it. This assignment is going to be due by the Wednesday after spring break. So it'll be due on Wednesday, March 27th. The reason I have a longer due date on it is because since the books were not available to you guys, and you'll have to actually check them out to complete the assignment. So please do ask me if any questions, if any come up while you're working on this. Please make sure that you do use each of the 3 resource types. And if you have any issues accessing any of the links, just let me know. Thanks.